Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Rough Ranger. This was also known as Super Ranger, and it is created by a company called SunA, and also a company called Sharp Image. But this is a total ripoff of Rolling Thunder, and Rolling Thunder is a better game than this. This game is just crap. This was suggested by YouTube user One Teddy Bear, and I had gotten his request a long time ago, but I wasn't able to make the game work until just recently. I have heard that this is like targeted for gay guys. I had heard that. Maybe that's just a bunch of hooey. I don't know, because like the two characters that you can play simultaneous play as are bare-chested. I don't know. I think I read that through MAME at one point or another. That may have been a bunch of nonsense. I don't know. I don't really care. This game is crap. It's not worth any controversy. But yeah, it's a total rip-off of Rolling Thunder by Namco in 1986. And this was created in 1988 by SunA. SunA is a Korean company, and they do, or maybe it's SunA, but it looks like SunA. I don't care. They're awful. They've done some really, really bad games. And these guys that are taking the place of the fodder bad guys from Rolling Thunder, that was pretty easy of them to take her away. The bad guys in this one look like they're from Speed Racer or something. But I cheated partway through this video, put on invincibility. Some classical music is in this, which is kind of cool, like a bolero here. But just like in Rolling Thunder, you can go into those doors. Yeah, here you want to go on top of the planes and take out the bad guys on top of the planes when you've got the opportunity. Any guy that isn't blue, with a blue shirt on, you're likely going to need to fire 2 shots into. And there's those doors where you go into to replenish your firepower. Later levels, you'll definitely want to use those to your advantage, and watch out, those green guys will take 2 shots, and they'll lob like molotov cocktails at you. Molotov cocktails will kill you right away. You're generally think of yourself as a one-hit kill. Bumping into an enemy and having them like slash at you with a knife, that'll take off like 2 bars of your energy. I think you can like sustain 2 knife attacks, or maybe I saw that wrong, but if they bump into you, they don't hurt you, I believe. No, they just knock you backwards. Oops, got killed. Almost made it to the end, I think. I think there's like maybe 3 different places on a level that they'll put you at when you die. I mean, depending on how far you got in the level. Like 3 different checkpoints. In those little bunkers, you can jump in and fire a machine gun, and you can pivot it to the right and to the left. But enemies are almost never attacking when you do that, so it's really kind of useless. Well, that's the end of stage 1. You just have to get to the end of the stage is all. There's one level where there's a different objective other than just getting to the end, and we'll look at that later. Not very convincing jet engine firing. Yeah, this game is just completely inferior to the game that's trying to rip off Rolling Thunder. Sometimes it doesn't seem you can go in a door. You swear you pushed up and it's not working. See, here you can jump in here and fire off the machine gun, but Usually there aren't going to be enemies coming at you when you do that, which sucks. Yeah, right now firepower is not very crucial. When those guys jump around, like to jump onto a barrel, they're not going to hurt you from below. They have to come up. They're not going to bump you backwards or anything. But yeah, when you replenish your firepower... Ah, crap. Yeah. When you replenish your firepower, look at the color of your ammunition. It's green now, but if it turns red when you emerge from a door, you'll have ripple shots, like in Gradius. They don't do anything special. I think you still have to hit some of the enemies twice, like the molotov cocktail throwers or the guys that will shoot at you. But yeah, always consider yourself like a one-hit kill. Just try not to ever get touched by the enemy unless they just bump you backwards. That does take off 2 bars of energy, I believe. I just looked at it now and I think that's what happens. But yeah, Rolling Thunder is so much better than this piece of garbage. I think you get an extra life at 50,000. Shoot. Just past that pile of boxes was the end of the level. You gotta put in a lot of initials. Kinda nice. But yeah, I think it was a long time ago that Mame was saying that this game was targeted for gay men, gay arcade gamers. It's probably a bunch of crap. Not that I care either way, this game is not worth the controversy or whatever. Yeah, there will be these gremlin guys. She's really enthusiastic about not being kidnapped, or not wanting to be kidnapped. Hey. But again, this is created by a company called either SunA or SunA. And it's a Korean company, and they make really awful games. Now this level, you have to go all over the place. And there will be certain elevators. It's hard to tell which one you need to get to. But you'll need to go to the elevators and press up. And it will take you either up or down. And wherever it takes you, that's the way you're supposed to go. Don't think you're going away in a direction that you didn't need to. That's the way you're supposed to go. And then you keep going until you find an elevator that will take you down. I'm not entirely sure what that beeping sound is, because it doesn't always mean that elevator that you're by is the one you want to take. This one I do. And you can shoot enemies while you're riding up and down on the elevator. But that elevator will take you the direction that you're supposed to go. You just keep going on the level until you find an elevator that will take you to a different floor. And you just go all over the missile silo area until you get to an elevator that will take you to the bottom floor. And then you go all the way to the right. I think that was the elevator I wanted to take. Sometimes you have to wait for it to come back to you. Guys will eventually appear if you wait around a while. Those doors that don't have a gun on them, they got nothing. Nothing at all. I think there should be doors that give you a little life back. Give you time restoration. But no. No, that's not the one. so keep going. This is it. There we go. Not quite all the way. 13th floor is the bottom floor. Crap. Eventually I put on infinite energy, and I think this might have been it. Or invincibility or whatever. Nope, it takes me back up to 8. Yeah, those guys look just like they would be comfortable in a Speed Racer cartoon. Now I go down to 10. Maybe this is the elevator I want to take here. Let's get some ammunition restocked. Nope, that's not the one. So we keep going up. No, that wasn't it. That's the one I came off of, wasn't it? These guys will just follow you and then stand next to you if you've got invincibility on. Keep going. That's probably it. That red arrow does not always indicate that's the one you want to take, I don't think. But now we just go to the right. Yeah, this game's terrible. I mean, it's sort of playable. I'd never seen it. The enthusiastic help me cry, hey, this is mildly inconvenient for me.
Ready.
Now that thing moving around, that's a lift. Eventually it'll move downwards and you'll want to get on and it'll take you further along the level. You need to use that lift. Get my ammo replenished first. It doesn't look like you're standing on it, but you still push up and it'll pick you up. There's that gargoyle thingy. Looks like the ones from Bionic Commando. In fact, they probably ripped that off too. Yeah, I wasn't sure I was on it. But even though you're not on it, it doesn't look like you're on it. You just push up and it'll still pick you up. Let's see, just push up. There we go. And you can shoot enemies while you're riding around on the lift. And the gargoyles make funny sounds when you kill them. Sounds like a little tiny baby crying. He just makes an appearance and he's like, oh! That's the good guy, I better get out of here.
Ready.
And you can instantly die by falling in the lava here, and you have to shoot these phoenixes. Make sure that your jumps are right. Yeah, these guys, the bad guys, really look like they're from a Speed Racer episode. I used to watch Speed Racer when I was a little kid. It was reruns, of course. It came out in 1967. I was like 4. It was like 4 years old when I was born. But there were a lot of reruns. Oops. So you got to be careful when you jump off of that one. You need to give yourself plenty of room to jump to the right and then land on that platform. Takes practice. We're about 5 stages away or so. I'm gonna scoot forward on a couple of the levels at least. Yeah, I think you can jump up to a number of higher platforms, like on perhaps this level on what's it, Rolling Thunder, but not here. And again, you can go in those other doors, but you don't get anything. And that's really stupid. Wah! That's really stupid that the power upgrade is just a ripple from Gradius, or Life Force, excuse me. But it doesn't do anything special. Yeah, on the later levels that are going to be longish, you definitely want to resupply your ammunition by going in those doors. Wah. So you just gotta go down one more floor. Wah. But yeah, the weak fodder enemies with the blue shirts, they just take one shot. All the other enemies take multiple shots, other than like the phoenixes and the gargoyles. The screen will eventually move to the right to show the other levels. Yeah, now I have the ripple shot again. It's really, really pointless. The other weapon doors will not take away your ripple shot. They will just simply resupply your ammunition, and you'll still keep the ripple shot. It's kind of lame that those giant crate things or whatever that those are, that those little gremlins are running around, they can just fall right through them and surprise you if you're running underneath. See, that was kind of the same strategy as that one lava pit that I fell into. Yeah, the gremlins can just fall right through that big old crate thing I was on. Hey, put me down. I want to walk.
Ready.
We got more phoenixes here. Yeah, they really do look like Speed Racer characters, especially like what was that guy, Snake Oiler? It's been a while since I've seen the Speed Racer cartoons. For the late 60s, it was a pretty good show. My mom was kind of surprised at the level of violence. I mean, there were people that got murdered in the show and went off a cliff and crashed and died. It's kind of surprising for a little kid.
Ready.
And now we go alongside this missile. But I think the goal of Rolling Thunder was to stop the missile from launching or something. It's been a while since I played it, but that's not the goal here. It's to rescue some gal. They don't tell any real kind of a story for this game. Scooting ahead, this is just the top of the missile here, and then we go to the missiles, and then we go to the right. I think there's only like one more level, so a total of 10. And here we have to, this is a unique thing we have to do here. I have to destroy all these guys that appear. And I have to be very selective with my shots. And again, each one takes 2 shots. You can kind of lead some of them into the fire pit to kill themselves, or you can knock them backwards with 1 shot. Not have to spend 2 of them. So you've got no opportunity to resupply your ammo. See, he just fell in there. Eventually, I'll run out of bad guys to kill, and the level will end. They don't show me cutting her down or whatever. The game will just end, and me and my partner, who would be the second player and 2 players simultaneous play, fly off with her. And that's the only guy that's left. And that's going to be the end of Rough Ranger, also known as Super Ranger, created by SunA and Sharp Image. SunA is a Korean company, and they make terrible games. This is a total rip-off of Rolling Thunder. It's that really impressive jet engine there. Congratulations. You have fought bravely, and she returned home safely, whoever she is. Didn't tell me who she was. And then you put in your initials. That is the crappy Rough Ranger. The marquee says Capcom, but Capcom had absolutely nothing to do with this. They might have made the cabinet. That's probably what happened, but that's it. They had nothing else to do with the game. But that is Rough Ranger, also known as Super Ranger. And the game is not super by any means. Created by SunA and Sharp Image in 1988. This is Crazy Clown Radio saying thanks for watching Rough Ranger or Super Ranger by SunA and Sharp Image in 1988. Suggested by YouTube user Juan Teddy Bear. I'll see you later with another video, folks. Have a good one. Bye-bye.